Amy, what is main topic number 2?
Our second topic today comes from the Antagonistic Anonymous. In a recent interview with Rotten Tomatoes awards editor Jacqueline Coley, Daniel Kaluuya has confirmed that he won't be reprising his role of W'Kabi in Black Panther Wakanda Forever due to scheduling conflicts with Jordan Peele's film Nope. It's really sad to see we won't be seeing another significant character in the sequel. As for me, W'Kabi's character arc
No, keep going.
We need that screen back up. There
Sorry, as a friend turned to foe was quite interesting and would have been significantly more important, considering T'Challa is no longer king. John, I can't lie, this news kind of decreases my hype for the film. So, what are your thoughts on the development?
All right, I'll be honest with you. First of all, Daniel Kaluuya, Academy level actor, 100%, 100. He's great. He's fantastic. I was very, very excited to see him in Nope. Super stoked for it. All that kind of good stuff. That being said, I never thought W'Kabi was going to be in this movie. Like, at the end of Black Panther, like, it seemed like the definitive end to his story. And I'll say this too. The movie doesn't need that character. I honestly thought it was a pretty weak character. I really do. I don't think they gave Daniel a lot to work with. I honestly thought it was the weakest character in the movie. It was just like, oh, hey, I'm your best friend. Something went wrong. I hate you, and I want you to die. I mean, it was like far too, and I get it. The motivation, like he's very angry. This was a guy who was responsible for the death of his parents years and years and years and years ago. But this was his best friend, his king, and like I went to go get him, and he got away from me. You failed? I hate you forever. And I'm going to support this guy killing you and taking over as king. Like it just was the one element of the movie that really didn't work. I mean, yeah, there was some spotty CGI here and there too, but I mean, fundamentally from a narrative point of view, W'Kabi was the one character that didn't work. And I thought they gave the character, he was a traitor. I wouldn't be surprised if they executed him, to be honest. But I mean, in a culture where they decide head of government by mortal death combat, sure, I could see that high treason against the king might have ended him in the death penalty. So I never really expected the character. I would have loved to have seen Daniel pop up, maybe as W'Kabi's twin brother. but I just was not looking forward to that character because I thought the character was weak. Anyway, Chris, you hear about this? Were you surprised that he's not going to be there? And like the very fact that he chose Nope over this is pretty interesting too. What do you think?
Well, the choice of taking up Nope instead of this, I think makes so much more sense. He obviously has an incredible relationship with Jordan Peele. We had an incredible performance out of him, you know,
in Get Out, which really made his career.
Exactly. He's so great in it. And obviously the two of them just work so well together. And Nope looks fantastic. You know how I feel about horror movies.
Yes.
And Jordan Peele stuff is stuff that I run to the theater for. So I think this, for his career, makes a lot more sense. We were watching a deleted scene this morning that showed those acting chops, right? That showed why he won a supporting actor Oscar for Judas and the Black Messiah, right? He's an incredible actor. And frankly, he just didn't have enough stuff to do in Black Panther, in my opinion. And the things that he really shone in, like, they were cut. They were left on the cutting room floor. And like you were saying, it doesn't make much sense for this character to return. Do I wish he was in the movie because he's such an incredible actor? Absolutely. And honestly, I feel like Black Panther is running into more and more issues about, you know, just issues they had with trying to film everything because of COVID.
Right.
Having actors who aren't available in there, having scheduling issues. Obviously, the huge loss of not having Chadwick Boseman in there. So I'm really hoping that we have a great story here and some other actors of this caliber stepping in since they lost him.
Well, and look, we know the one thing Black Panther 2 has is a very strong cast.
Absolutely.
Even without Daniel there. And Amy, you had a chance to see this. I mean, he basically had a scheduling choice. He could either go do Nope or he could go do Black Panther 2. I mean, honestly, too, I just think he would know I'm going to get a much better character to play if I just go and play Nope. Anyway, what do you think about this?
Yeah, I have a lot of respect for him as an actor to make that call. Obviously, Jordan Peele's such an incredible director. Yeah, obviously they work together so well. I think a lot of actors would have gone for the Marvel money. So I really do respect his choice as an actor to take, what is probably going to be a more interesting film. That said, it would have been really cool to see if they could have given him more to do in this sequel. I don't know if the loss of his character is going to be, as big a hit, but I think emotionally at this point, there's just so much anticipation for this movie. The first one was so good that any announcement like that of this actor's not coming back just is that emotional, like, no, I want this to be good. And it's starting to feel like the odds are stacked against them. I think they can still absolutely pull it off, but I think from a fan perspective, the response is going to start piling up of like, is this a doomed movie? I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying that is like an understandable emotional reaction of like, oh, and now he's not in this. Oh, and now this is happening. So I still have full faith that they're going to pull something fantastic off, but certainly a bit of a bummer to hear we're not going to have an actor that is that wonderful contributing as well to this cast.
As long as Ryan Coogler is in the director's chair.
Yeah.
I feel confident still with that.
Yeah. I mean, as long as the guy is still directing, right, then this movie has every chance to still be great. Again, my enthusiasm for the film took two major hits. One, that they lost their main star.
Yeah.
Two, they then made the choice to lose their main character. And both of those have really tempered my expectations for this movie. But again, as long as Ryan Coogler's in the director's chair, let's see what happens. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? Daniels chose to do Nope over Black Panther. Do you really even think there would have been a role for that character to play in the next movie? Maybe you thought he was essential. Whatever your thoughts are, jump down to the comment section below and leave those thoughts there.
From cringing at the pump to getting an eye-popping check at your favorite restaurant, inflation is hitting us all where it hurts. And it really hurts. That's why you should start using Upside. Upside is an incredible app for anyone who buys gas, groceries, or dines out. With every purchase, you'll earn cash back thanks to Upside. Every time you leave the house, you can use Upside. The app is incredibly easy to use. It isn't too good to be true. You can use it yourself and see that it works. Upside is a no-brainer. What do you plan to do with all your cash back? To get started, download the free Upside app in the App Store or Google Play. Use our promo code Campea and get $5 or more cash back on your first purchase of $10 or more. Next, claim an offer for whatever you're buying on Upside. Check in at the business, pay as usual with a credit card or debit card, and get paid. In comparison to credit card rewards or loyalty programs, you can earn 3 times more cash back with Upside. You can cash out anytime to your bank account, PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Upside users are earning more than $1 million every week. That's probably why they have a 4.8 star rating on the App Store. Download the free Upside app and use promo code Campea to get $5 or more cash back on your first purchase of $10 or more. That's $5 or more cash back on your first purchase of $10 or more using the promo code Campea.